Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela and this is Through the Looking Glass. Today we're going to talk about something that everyone experiences at some point in their lives, and that is low motivation. First, it's important to acknowledge that dealing with chronic illness and chronic fatigue syndrome can significantly impact motivation levels. It is not easy to find the motivation to do the things that we know we should be doing. Today, we're going to dive into practical strategies specifically tailored for those with chronic fatigue syndrome. So, if you're ready to conquer those low motivation periods, stick around because this video is for you. Strategy number 1 is start somewhere, anywhere. Just get started. Picture this. You're going through this low motivation period where you're struggling to find the motivation to do the littlest tasks. Here is a game changer. You start by asking yourself, what am I willing to do right now? It's okay to acknowledge your limitations and start with a small task that your mind is willing to do at that moment. It's all about tricking your brain into thinking, oh, this is all I need to do, just this tiny little thing. And then letting that little step create momentum. Remember, every journey starts with the first step. And it's no different when dealing with chronic fatigue. Pay attention to your energy levels. Are you more energetic in the morning or after having a nap in the afternoon? Use those moments to your advantage. You have to start with tasks that align with your energy level. This way, you're working with your body rather than against it. It's all about working with your energy levels and finding that sweet spot. Remember, it is not about pushing through the fatigue and ignoring it altogether. It's about working smart and finding that sweet spot where energy levels and motivation intersect. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, just choose a small task, anything, and just get started there. Sometimes we feel overwhelmed by the amount of things that we need to do, but if you just focus on one, just pick one small task and start there. Strategy number 2 is task rotation. Is your attention span running low? I feel you. When you're feeling low in energy, sticking to one task and sustaining your attention for long periods of time can be challenging. That's where task rotation comes in handy. Create a list of tasks that need to be done and set up an interval timer for 10 minutes. Now here comes the fun part. Whenever the timer goes off, switch tasks. Yes, switch. Move on to the next task, giving your mind and your body a refreshing change of pace. Moving from one task to another keeps you engaged and avoids the monotony of repetitive work. Starting with short time intervals can make it easier to get started. You will be amazed at how much you can get accomplished. Starting small is the key, my friends. Rome was not built in a day after all. By breaking your workload into manageable chunks, you're setting yourself up for success. It's a strategy that allows you to conserve energy while maintaining a sense of achievement. And guess what? The time limit adds a sense of urgency and motivation. It's like a challenge against the clock, keeping you focused and on track. It's about finding what works for you and adapting as needed. Keep exploring different strategies, and with each small step forward, you are making progress. Strategy number 3 is to maintain your lowest level routine. Yes, you do want to keep a sense of routine even when you have low motivation. Routine, the backbone of our lives. But when chronic fatigue is in the picture, it's time to adapt and simplify it. You need to adjust it to your energy levels. Simplify your routines by focusing on the essential tasks. For example, if you're the kind of person who has a skincare routine, reduce it to washing your face and moisturizing. That's it. The key is to maintain some sort of structure and consistency, even if it's at a minimal level. By keeping even a minimal version of your routine, you are maintaining a sense of structure that is much needed to prevent further decline. Strategy number 4, adopt parallel accountability. Get ready to level up your productivity game even with chronic fatigue. Find yourself an accountability partner. An accountability buddy is someone to hold you accountable and helps you keep motivated. Whether it's a friend, a family member, somebody from church, or your community, having an accountability buddy can make the world of a difference. It's about nurturing that motivating environment that brings the best in both of you. Your accountability partner will challenge you to break through those mental barriers that have been holding you back. You're not just sharing your goals and progress. You're building a strong bond and support system for you to get through your toughest days. Together, you can create a system of support and encouragement. Set up regular check-ins to share progress, talk about setbacks, and celebrate the victories. When you have a motivation buddy, you can celebrate each other's achievements and give each other gentle pushes when needed. So go find yourself an accountability buddy and find that person that's going to walk alongside you on this journey. Seriously, it makes a huge difference. So my friends, go out there and get yourself an accountability buddy. Together, you're going to conquer that to-do list. Number 5 is to use temptation bundling, the sneaky technique that tricks your brain into getting things done. Here is how it works. It's very simple. Pair something that you're less motivated to do with something that you enjoy. For example, put your favorite TV show while you cook dinner, or listen to a podcast while you clean. By combining an enjoyable activity with a less desired one, you'll be more motivated to get the task done. I often watch my favorite YouTubers while walking on the treadmill. You can even take it a step further and making it into a reward system. Allow yourself to engage in an enjoyable activity only after you finished a task you've been avoiding. Remember when your parents wouldn't allow you to have dessert until you had finished your veggies, and then you just gobbled up all those veggies so that you could have the dessert? It's kind of pretty much the same. This way, you are associating the task with something enjoyable, with a pleasure, with a treat, and you're more likely to be willing to do it in the future. It gives you motivation to complete necessary tasks while conserving energy by combining activities. It's about finding the balance that respects your energy levels while adding some fun into necessary responsibilities. So think about tasks that you'd rather avoid doing and start bundling them with things that bring you joy. If you find this kind of content helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. Strategy number 6. Do what has worked in the past. Take a trip down memory lane and reflect on what has worked. What strategies, techniques, tips, and tricks that has worked for you in the past. Maybe it was creating a checklist or setting achievable goals or rewarding yourself for small victories. Revisit those strategies and consider incorporating them into your current situation. Strategy number 7. Watch Do With Me videos. Yes, motivational videos. Have you ever watched those clean with me, declutter with me videos? Yes, those exactly. I know you know which ones I'm talking about. They are a fantastic sort of motivation that you may not have considered, especially if you're dealing with chronic illness and fatigue. There is something incredibly motivating by watching other people getting stuff done. One content creator I highly recommend checking out is AIMEE ESTHER. She creates fantastic videos tackling home-related chores while living chronically ill. Pop on one of those videos while cleaning your fridge or doing the laundry and let her contagious motivation keep you company through the process. AIMEE's videos not only show her ability to accomplish daily tasks while managing chronic illness, they provide a sense of community and understanding for those going through similar situations. By watching these videos, you can find encouragement and a renewed sense of motivation. Remember that even small accomplishments matter, and it's okay to pace yourself and take breaks when needed. The key is to stay focused on your goals, adapt to your situations, and find inspiration in the journey of others. So next time you're looking for some extra motivation, don't forget to check out those Clean With Me, Declutter With Me videos, and don't forget to check AIMEE's channel. I will leave the link in the description below. Let the contagious motivation of those videos keep you company and remind you that you're not alone in this journey towards a clean and organized home. Strategy number 8. fight the urge to isolate. Now, here is something that many of us can relate, the urge to isolate when we're feeling low. But trust me, isolation only exacerbates the demotivated state. When facing chronic fatigue, it is so easy to fall into the trap of isolating yourself. However, let me tell you why reaching out for social connection can be incredibly helpful. Isolation may seem the most tempting choice when motivation slips away, but the more you isolate, the more demotivated you become. And the less motivation you have, the more you isolate. You have to break the cycle. There is no other way to put it. Connecting with others who understand and support you can make the world of a difference, even when you don't feel like it. When you connect with people who are going through similar experiences or people who care about you, there is a sense of belonging, a sense of understanding, a sense of shared experiences. It can uplift your spirits and give you that much needed boost of motivation. Instead of giving in to isolation, push yourself out to reach for connection. Reach out to people who understand you and support you. Make some low-key plans with friends and family, even if it feels overwhelming at first. Human connection can lift your spirits and can provide the support you need to find motivation again. Motivation has a social side. Don't underestimate the power of connecting with others. Take a step outside of your comfort zone and reach out. You will be surprised at how much social connection can impact your motivation and your well-being. Strategy number 9, time blocking. Now, let's talk about a powerful technique called time blocking and how it can boost your motivation, especially when dealing with chronic fatigue. Time blocking is a method where you allocate specific blocks of time throughout the day for specific tasks. One of the advantages of time blocking is that it allows you to concentrate in only one task at a time. You're minimizing distractions and you can give your full attention to the task at hand. This is exactly the opposite of task rotation. For some people, dedicating allocated time slots for certain activities creates a structured routine that can help them feel motivated. It really is what works for you. You have to keep trying different techniques to see for yourself what's best. If you want to try time blocking, first you need to identify your energy levels throughout the different parts of the day. The next step is to allocate tasks according to those energy levels. So if your energy levels are highest in the afternoon, you want to allocate the more energy consuming tasks in the afternoon. If towards the day you are more tired, then you want to make sure that the tasks that are allocated for the end of the day require minimal energy level. It is essential to listen to your body and pace yourself. Don't overcommit and schedule back-to-back activities that are just going to lead to exhaustion and possibly a flare. Do give yourself breaks and rest periods in between tasks to recharge. And now is strategy number 10. Use music. Don't underestimate the power of music and how it can lift up your spirits. If you're finding it hard to get started on tasks, try this technique. First, create a motivational playlist, a collection of songs that uplift and make you feel motivated. Try to match the music to the task. Different tasks may require different beat music, different styles of music. For example, when I'm exercising, I try to put more high energy kind of levels, but if I'm just folding the laundry, I try to do a more like relaxing and chill kind of music. But if you're trying to focus or study, for example, classical music may be more appropriate to help you keep concentrated. You can also use music as a pre-task ritual. You can develop a routine where you listen to your motivational playlist before starting a task. And that way your brain will associate that music with completing that task. Experiment with different genres. Don't limit yourself to one kind of music only. Everyone has their unique preferences, so don't be afraid to experiment and go outside of your comfort zone. And there you have it, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found those strategies helpful. Remember, those techniques are not about wild revolutions, but rather embracing small actionable steps that resonate with you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more inspirational content. See you in the next one.